Hello, girls and boys. Welcome to Storytime Fun. We hope you enjoy it. Today's story is a Berenstain Bears book on the gifts of the spirit called Fair is Fair, written by Mike Berenstain. Show kindness and mercy to one another. Zechariah chapter 7, verse 9. One afternoon, Brother and Sister Bear were minding their little sister Honey down at the neighborhood playground. Many other cubs were there too, with their younger brothers and sisters. They helped them to play on the slides and the swings and the seesaws. Everyone was having a very nice time. Everyone was having a very nice time, that is, until the neighborhood bully, Too Tall Grizzly, showed up with his younger cousin, Too Small. "Uh-oh," said brother to sister. "Here comes trouble." Brother and sister had been through this before. Little Too Small was just like his older cousin, a rough, rude bully. At once, Too Small started shoving his way past the cubs who were waiting in line for a slide. "Out of my way," he said in his high little voice. He laughed as he zipped down the slide. Too Small did the same thing at the swings and the seesaws, pushing and shoving and bossing the other cubs around. "Too Tall," said brother angrily to the rude cub's older cousin. "Can't you do something about this?" Too Tall shrugged. "I guess he's just a chip off the old block. I taught him everything he knows." "That's the trouble," said sister. "He's just like you." There was only one thing to be done. "Come, Honey," said brother. "It's time to go." Most of the other cubs did the same. There was no point in staying at the playground if Too Small was going to ruin it for everyone. The older cubs took the younger ones by their hands and led them away. Too Small watched the other cubs leaving. His lower lip began to quiver, and his eyes filled with tears. He started to cry. "Wah!" he cried. "I don't have anyone to play with. Make them come back. Wah!" What a racket!" said Too Tall, covering his ears. He tried to calm his little cousin down, but Too Small just kept right on screaming. "Wait a minute," said Too Tall, running after brother, sister, and Honey. "What's your rush? Hang around for a while. My cousin needs someone to play with." "Nothing doing," said sister. "No one wants to play with him. He plays too rough and rude. He needs to learn how to be fair to others." "But," pleaded Too Tall, maybe he can learn. Maybe someone can teach him." "Who?" asked brother. "You?" "Well, no," admitted Too Tall. "I'm not good at that fairness stuff. But maybe you two could give him some lessons. You're a couple of sweethearts." "Well," said sister, looking back at Too Small, screaming his lungs out, "it's a shame to leave him like that. Okay, I'll give it a shot." So brother and sister calmed Too Small down. They explained that if he learned to be fair to others, he would always have other cubs to play with. That made Too Small happy. When the other cubs saw brother and sister trying to teach Too Small how to behave, They came back to help. The older cubs taught Too Small about taking turns, about not pushing and shoving, and about not bossing other cubs around. He soon got the hang of it and began playing nicely with the other cubs. Everyone started having a very pleasant time at the playground again.
"Hey, you guys," said Too Tall to brother and sister. "Thanks for helping me out with my little cuz here."
"We didn't do it for you, Too Tall," said sister. "We felt sorry for him because no one ever taught him how to play nicely. Maybe you could take a few lessons from him now?"
chuckled Too Tall, amused.
As the cubs left the playground and all headed home, little Too Small stood to one side. "After you, cousin dear," he told Too Tall. Too Tall was confused.
How sweet," replied Too Tall. Thank you?"
Brother, sister, and honey shook their heads. They didn't think old Too Tall would ever get the hang of it. Yay. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.